Morning. My name is Chrissy and I'm from Odenton, Maryland. I come to you as what I used to refer to myself as a recovery or a motivational coach. I don't like that word anymore. I prefer to come to you as just a motivational speaker. I speak about life, I speak to you about recovery, addiction, everything. What I want to do today is talk to you about recovery and living your life in that form. I have a long-term recovering status, okay? I went from being a long-term addict from in my early 20s, and I really think the mentality started even earlier than that, in my late teens. But I feel that it started then. Chronic relapse are all the way up to like my mid-30s. I'm early 40s now. I'm 43, okay? So early 30s is when I finally stopped the whole relapse process. But you'll never hear me say I'm a recovered addict. I'm always a recovering addict because, quite frankly, it's never fully recovered. There's always that chance. There's always that, I guess, looming thing over you that, I mean, it could go at any time. Our addiction screams at us all the time. It's our job to face it and to fight it. So to live a life of recovery and to be successful and to be happy, you've got to understand a couple of things. Success is not measured by money. Success is not measured by financial status, by materialistic items. Success is measured upon your happiness. Success is measured upon how you choose to live your life and how you choose to grow from what once held you back. So many people feel that to be recognized as a successful member of the world of recovery, you almost have to be like a walking billboard for recovery. That's not true. I believed that at one time. I felt that way. I lived that way. Like the only thing there was to do was to talk about recovery, was to constantly keep reminding myself that I'm in recovery, that I was once an addict, introducing myself as, hey, I'm Chrissy, I'm a recovering addict. Feeling like I needed to bring that up all the time for that validation. Like I was always a walking billboard for being in recovery. I always felt like I was introducing myself in like one of the rooms when I was just meeting people. Hi, I'm Chrissy and I'm an addict. Or I'm Chrissy and I'm an addict. Like that's how I always felt I was introducing myself. And I'm sure many of you feel this way. Like you have to continue talking about it for it to be a real thing that you're in recovery. The longer you live your life in recovery, the easier it will get, and the less and less that's going to occur. But you have to be aware of that. You have to make it kind of not occur. How? Live. Get a job, get out there into society, network with people, change your people, places, and things. Whether you're active in the rooms, whether you went to a rehab or an IOP, or whether you just found your own ways of recovering, you still have to change people, places, and things. And that is the nuts and bolts of recovery, of anything. Gambling, sex, food, alcohol, drugs, whatever. Recovery is you've got to change people, places, and things. So once you start networking, and once you start finding a passion, and once you get out there and work, once you find what makes you whole, what makes you you, and you get your network and you just start to feel good about yourself, and this can take time. This is not going to happen in your first 30, 60, 90 days of clean time. This is a process, because we lost ourselves throughout a process. The whole process of using, we've got to re-find ourselves through the process of recovery. The more you choose to stop being that walking billboard for recovery and just live your life, okay? Live your life. You're in recovery. Live the recovery lifestyle. Once you choose that, you're going to find out that it's just so much easier. You're so much happier. You're so much more fulfilled. Your life of success and happiness and abundance is there. So for me, for instance, how am I happy? How do I have like what I have? I'm not rich. I don't have all the money in the world. Hell, I live in a really cute little 2-bedroom mobile park, okay? To me, that's success, because at one point I was living in a motel. I'm happily married, and we found recovery together. I I have a full relationship with my family. Something that while using, okay, I wasn't even trusted in a home with anybody, like anybody's home. Now I am. So to me, that's success. To me, that's all the riches that I need. But how? How did I do that? I finally stopped being that billboard. I finally stopped looking for validation. I finally stopped looking for the good job. You're in recovery. Yay. Everybody knows it. Why keep bringing it up? Sometimes it just makes people uncomfortable because they're like, okay, I know, but I don't want to put you down. I know it. You're in recovery. Yay. We're not doing it for other people. We're doing it for ourselves. If you're not doing it for yourself, then we're not even doing it for the right reason. So I found my happiness by finding who Chrissy was. Chrissy loves to help people. I love to share my story. I love to help build women and men's confidence after going through not even just addiction of a substance or of such, but like life's bullshit, okay? Helping build people's confidence back, helping people find their self-esteem, helping people find their why. And, that's been my success. That's where I feel my happiest, and I share that story. Everyone knows that I'm in recovery, but every day I don't come on and say, okay, guys, give me props, I'm in recovery. No, I share my story of it to help others find their success through it and how to live their best life. You don't have to go back. You don't have to have relapse as a part of your recovery. Like, you don't need all of that. You just need to live your life. You don't have to. It really depends on you. You know what you need to make your recovery successful. But it is okay to not be that walking billboard for recovery every day. I'm now helping people find ways to maybe lower their prescription pain meds by being a kind of speaking out about CBD oils, doing the researches, and sharing how that can help with recovery, how that can help with withdrawals, how that can help you with your anxiety, how that can help you with pain without having to worry about all the pain meds again and having that relapse. There's ways to do it the THC-free way to where you don't have any of that mind-altering stuff going on. I'm helping people with that. I'm making relaxation bath bombs, motivational bombs, I call them, to help you relax. Like, I'm doing all of these wonderful, wonderful things that, like, relax people, help people find themselves, help people connect with themselves, all in ways that have helped me. I don't share anything that I would not do for my family or I have not done for myself or my family. Guys, you can live, you can be successful, you can be this amazing recovering addict or recovering person from just life's bullshit, okay, without having to be the walking billboard for it. You don't have to tell everybody you come across, hey, I'm in recovery, nice to meet you. Just live your life. Just be a great person. Just show kindness. Just show compassion. Just show empathy. Show that you have a drive. So you have to be driven to want to live your best life. Motivation, my internal motivation drives me every day. I wake up and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get out here and talk to somebody new today about the CBD oil. Why? Because I know it's helping my family and it can help theirs. I'm going to get out and talk to somebody about my new bath bombs that I'm making and what I've got out there today, because you know what? They make me happy, so why not share that with somebody and see who I can just make them to and give them to. Or I'm going to hop on my live today because you know what? I've got something I need to share with somebody and I need to make a video about it. I need to uplift people because there's something on my mind that I need to share. That is how I get through my everyday. I am motivated each and every day by helping people, which I never would have had this drive and this motivation had I still been using actively. So I'm living my best life as a recovering addict, okay? I've hurt myself. I've mentally damaged myself. I physically have damaged myself through using. I speak about that. I'm driven by my active addiction and my recovery, but I don't have to wear the shirt that says, hey, recovering addict, ask me about it. I find ways to help you guys live your best life by living my best life, doing it. So just keep that in mind, guys. You can get out there and live an amazing life, be incredible at anything that you do, and you don't have to tell everybody unless you choose to that you are in recovery. Don't be embarrassed by it. There's nothing to be embarrassed by. What I'm saying is you can live a life without always having that looming over you. Just keep in mind, we are in recovery. Keep in mind that there are things that we can and cannot do while in recovery to remain in recovery. They're all things that we just kind of know. Have that one person that helps keep you accountable. Have your little network of people that you do share that with. Then get out there and live your life. That life that's been granted to you, that you fought so hard to get and to now keep. Don't ever get complacent. Don't ever let yourself forget where you once were. Never let yourself forget that last day using, or your rock bottom, or where you once were, or what you have once lost. Don't ever forget that. But don't let that be what stays in your forefront, okay? Step in front of it and just keep pushing and live. Stay driven, stay motivated. You don't have to be a walking billboard for recovery and all things recovery. You just have to be a walking billboard for yourself and for your internal well-being. That's all you need to do, guys. Spread love, spread happiness. Realize that success is not based upon finances and upon materialistic, that you carry success right here. You're your own success story. You're writing that story each and every day. I'm writing mine. How about you?